Hey guys, how you doing? It's Friday, yay! Some people go crazy about Fridays. I don't really care. I'm glad that I can get some rest on a Saturday because it's a weekend. Spend time with family and friends and such. So good stuff. So today, oh by the way, I wanted to just say welcome. We have about 14 new people joining us. On our list here. The client share. So welcome. This is how I share with everyone that I work with. Just sort of like to encourage people and to share some bits of wisdom that I've garnered along my internet marketing journey and also my coaching experience. So what I want to talk to you today about is something that, kind of made me think really deep. Now, what happened was we were in like it was a coaching event, if you will, and we had the opportunity to have someone there who has been very successful with his business. He's doing extremely well, and he has clients. He's making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he was invited, to come share with us how we could improve our skills, get more clients, make more money, grow our businesses, that sort of thing. And there were all these coaches there, right? Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm in a session with someone who is invited to share experience and knowledge, I generally tend to take notes and listen as much as possible, right? I was shocked. I mean, literally, I was shocked. I was like looking around at what was going on, because what happened was after this gentleman was introduced, and it's a very soft-spoken guy. He just began to talk and, when you're doing this business, these are kind of things you need to look at. And somebody went like asked a question, and he answered it. And somebody else chimed in after this guy had answered, the guest had answered. Somebody else chimed in with his own experience, and people just started sharing and talking about their own experience. And this guest speaker, this guest coach, who's way more experienced and way more successful than all of us, he just kept quiet. And he was, and as people were talking and sharing the experience and someone would ask a question and somebody else would answer it, he was just quiet. And sometimes he would nod and he would smile, but he just kept quiet. And I was shocked. I had to restrain myself from telling them, will you guys shut up? I mean, this guy came here to share what he knows. You guys are sharing what you all are doing that is not allowing you to rise to the next level of success. Who wants to hear from you? We have someone here who has way more experience and is way more successful than every one of us here. Why don't you keep quiet and let him answer the questions? Why don't you let him share what he knows? Why are you all, talking amongst yourself and sharing your experiences that obviously hasn't gotten you and, the kind of results you're looking for, at least not to the level where he has. And I really respected, my respect went to a different level for this gentleman because, like I said, he was just quiet. And he was just nodding his head, and he would smile. If somebody said something, he would say, yep. As they were making the comments and answering questions amongst themselves, not directing any questions to him. He was just like, yep. And soon enough, the time was over. And this guy had not, we spent like, I don't know, maybe an hour or something. I don't remember exactly. But maybe like an hour. And this guy only spoke for maybe like 10, 15 minutes in total. The rest of it was people amongst the other coaches sharing their own experience. It was insane, as far as I was concerned. And I was, I wanted to go and apologize to him, and but I just held myself back. But it gave me cause for deep thoughts. How many times do we come to someone who has more experience than us, who has achieved the results we want to achieve, and then we come there with all our old stuff and we start babbling. Instead of being quiet and listening to what we're going to be taught, and then taking what we were taught and going to act on it. You can't, listen, if you knew how to get the results you're looking for, you wouldn't be there in the first place, right? You wouldn't. The reason that you don't have the success that you're looking for at that level is because you don't know what you don't know. This guy knows it. Why don't you let him share? So I want you to think about your life. Where in your life are you short circuiting your growth and your success simply because you insist on opening your mouth all the time? Or you insist on just relying on your old knowledge instead of opening up and letting the people who have succeeded in an area where you want to grow in, letting them show you how it's done. You know, and interestingly, the few things this guy said were so mind-blowing, enough to create transformation. I just imagine what would have happened if he had spoken to us for like an hour, just, dropping gems on us. One thing I've learned about people who are deep and have a lot of knowledge, they're like, I forgot the analogy I wanted to use, but you kind of like, it's when you stroke them gently, and you give them time and you're quiet, then they begin to tell you stuff, deep things. Otherwise, I mean, if you're already full, you don't have space for anything new, right? So end of a week rather, going into the weekend, what are you going to do? You get some rest, get re-energized, get ready to begin to take action on the things that you're learning. Remember, what you knew in the past has not helped you create the future you're looking for. So this program is the transformation path that you're looking for. Absorb all that you can. Be open. Be willing to take the steps that you need to take. And most of all, listen and execute. All right? Love you all. I'll talk to you soon.